Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford once again, and we are back at St. Henry's Church for the final ever time. Last time we made a start on the basement area by furnishing the community hall and kitchen, and also the church's storeroom. Today we're going to be finishing everything off by furnishing Henry Henford's tomb, Father Matthew's office, and also the Sunday school. So let's get into game and make a start. Happy Friday, my absolute bloody darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build Once. Okay, we're going to go with that today. We're going to pause it because the rain in my ears is making me think of autumn time. No, it's not. It's making me think of summertime because the summer in the UK at the minute is shit. It really is. Anyway, calm yourself down, Aiden. Here we go. We're at the last hurdle, darlings. We're at the final part of St. Henry's Church, and we've got a few things to do. A few things downstairs to do. I have changed a few things around, not majorly. I haven't changed anything. I've just added some stuff because, as always, you beautiful creatures in this beautiful community have came through with some wonderful ideas. One of them was a shower in the toilet. I absolutely loved that idea. If there are going to be homeless people in here, at least give them somewhere to come and have a little shower and a shave or whatnot, you know. Loved that idea. What else? There was just some subtle things. Oh, one of them being a sprinkler system. We need that. I've also put a smoke alarm in here. Another one was a dishwasher. Of course, there's going to be many plates. A dishwasher would be very useful in this area. A little thing of books and pamphlets up here as well. Maybe for like AA meetings, that kind of stuff, which I would imagine this room gets utilized for. There were a few of you that had some wonderful ideas about that as well, and I really liked those ideas. And you all came trumps with the sizes of these rooms. I completely agree. I think this should be Father Matthew's office over here, and then what we're going to be making this into, which came out top out of everybody's kind of wants and needs, was almost like a Sunday school kind of place. So we're going to make this into a bit of a classroom, bit of an area where kids can come and play. So that's what we're going to do. We're also going to be doing some archives. So I'm going to be doing lots of bookcases in Father Matthew's office, and that's going to be the history of St. Henry's Church. And you're going to be finding out the history at the end of this video, because we're going to be doing like an overview kind of tour of St. Henry's throughout the ages, and then also the vicarage as well, how that kind of ties in to the church itself. So you've got a little like tour coming up. And then obviously we're going to be doing this here, which is St. Henry's his resting place. I think this is where we're going to start today. We're going to start in his tomb, really. I'm just going to be doing one tomb, one grave where he lies. Out of respect, this was his land that he first came across thousands of years ago, and it's a place that people come down, maybe a bit like a mini chapel, really. I'm going to kind of make it that kind of way, where you can come down, have a bit of a quiet reflection time and a bit of a prayer down here and light a candle, maybe. That's the kind of vibe that I want for there. But yeah, thank you all. I read through all of your comments from last time, and that came out on top. A lot of you had some really wonderful ideas as well. There was lots of ones with like a place where homeless people and stuff can sleep and things. I really loved that idea too. But I just think having a Sunday school and a kind of classroom kind of vibe down here would really work with what we've got going on. And that's it. That's absolutely it. Father Matthew's down here. He is absolutely made up with the place. He thinks it's absolutely wonderful. He does. He can't wait to get to work. But that's it. That is indeed it. What we're going to do now is get over to the build mode properly, and we're going to make a bloody start. And so here we go, my darlings. First things first, I want to get this centralized right about there. And I want to make this room look a little bit more elaborate. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully, if I can go to there and here, I'm not telling you what I'm doing just yet. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do that, like that. We're going to get that wall all the way through. And I want to put some arches around here. I think I want to use the same one that I've got here, to be honest with you. Let's have a little look. Yes, let's do this. So one there. I just think this would make the room look a little bit more tomb-like. That's indeed why I'm going to do it. And I think having some like benches kind of like inset in these areas would be really nice. Let me have a little look at you. Oh, she looks marvellous. She really does. I think I need to change the ceiling in here for this wall instead. Does anybody do this? I know you can go above it and do it, but I find, I don't know why, I try and get a little creepy bit and then I hold shift down and it just goes up there like that. And then we've got a lovely solid stone ceiling. Beautiful. So, yes, I'm into that. I think what we need to do is get some benches out. And they need to be stone benches. This needs to look old. This was, or is, one of the original parts of this church that got left after the church was torn to pieces by kind of competing religions. Lots of history here, loves. Really lots of history. And also, don't forget that little bit of ruin that we've got going on underneath of here. And the original arch to the church as well. Oh, sorry, monastery. So that's the storyline. What a wonderful storyline that is. I'm so glad that I came up with it. Oh, that's a perfect colour. I didn't think this was going to work, but it will. If I can get you in there then. Oh, yes. And get you in there as well. I think we should put a little candle up on each part as well. I think that would be nice. And then you can light a candle depending on what bench you're sitting at. And then your voice will travel through the light of the candle, the shy flame. And Henry Henford will come up and tickle your tuppence. If you're lucky. That's all I'm going to say. That is the storyline. And that is what we're sticking to today. Henry Henford will come up and tickle your tuppence once you pray to him. So there's always a gaggle of people down here getting their tuppences tickled underneath the church. Not that. Not that. Because that is wrong. But we're going to go with that. We're going to go down that route, loves. All right? I hope you don't mind. But you are getting your tuppence tickled in the church. Yeah, I think these would work. If I can do you... I might turn the candles off, and then you have to light them as you come in. If you're going to sit down on these benches, you've got to light the candles. Because Henry Henford will not come. Oh. I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving it there, and that is where it shall stay. Is that the right height? It is. Yes. Another one down here as well. Beautiful. Let me see you. Oh, she looks gorgeous. I'm going to keep them all on while we're decorating. It's going to be quite a simple room, I think. But that looks good. I like that. That is very effective. I don't know what we're going to put on the floor here to kind of act as his kind of tomb. I am going to be doing a coffin. I want the coffin to look as old as possible. And I know we've got one, haven't we? Is that like wooden chest looking one? This one. Oh, yes. But not... I think he would go a bit lighter. A bit lighter with the wood. Like that, you know? So if I can get this on a grid space, there we go. And what I'm going to do is go down into the basement level and do a little... Can I just... Oh, I'll grab this one instead then. There we go. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is drop this one down into here. You're not going to be able to see this, but it's here. And it's not queer. Well, maybe it was. We don't know the story, the full story of Henry Henford. Maybe he was queer, you know? All the greats tend to be. Just saying. Just putting it out. And then I'm going to put some earth down here. Some earth. But then I don't know what to put there to kind of act as... You know, like some of them have like this like... It's not a tombstone, but it's like a solid bit of granite that's kind of carved. I don't know what we could use for that. Let me see if I can find something. I can't think though. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this rug. And it looks like stone to me. It's like a stepping stone. But it kind of looks like a big like granite plaque that's kind of been put into place. And then I'm going to use this. I'm going to get it into position first. I think if I can like put you around about there. Is that in the middle there? Oh, I think it is. And then what I'm going to do is rotate it a minus 90 degrees. Oh, she's stunning. And then put it down maybe a minus 0.4. Is that going to disappear? It's gone. Minus 0.2. Let's try that. Minus 0.2. Oh, is she on the floor? Oh, she needs to go in a little bit more. Minus 0.045. 5. Let me see. Are you floating? Oh, I think she's... Oh, we have contact. Stunning. Toggle group. It's not in the position I want it to be. I want it to be a little bit more over this way. So I'm going to hold Alt and just hope for the best. I can have that kind of centralized. And I'm also, now that I'm here, I am going to go down just a little bit more. Minus 0.05 again, I think. Je ne sais quoi. Oh, wait, it's a little bit off to the side there, but they've had earthquakes and everything. Things have shifted. That's the storyline. Yes, that's the vibe. And then he's got his grave down here. His bones are in here. His bones and his tuppence tickling hands are down in there. I'm for that. I think it needs some kind of flower sort of tribute as well. So let's bring out just a little bunch of flowers for him. There we go. Little bunch of flowers. I tried to look for, I'm sure I saw a gold coin. I wanted to put some gold coins on it, and I think that was kind of like a tribute thing as well. They'd leave coins for the church to kind of like as a donation kind of thing, but I couldn't find any. But I know that there is a coin somewhere. Maybe I'll put a gold bar down. No, that's a bit excessive, Aiden, that. That is a bit excessive. Never mind. The idea was there. If you want to put the coins down, you can. But it's a very simple room, but that's what I wanted. I wanted something like that down here. So what I'm going to do for gameplay, I'm going to... Oh, God. Can I do it all? Extinguish all candles? Or do I need to, like... Oh, damn you to hell. Oh, no. Well, I'll do that in game. I'll do that in live mode. I'll go and turn the candles off. Don't forget to light them if you want your tuppences tickled. So, we're into this area here now. I'm going to start with Father Matthew's office and archive. I do want to put some wallpaper in here now that we're in here now, though. What was that sentence? I have no idea what I can't even repeat what I just said, but you know, we'll go ahead with it. Okay, moving on swiftly and surely. What bookcase would I want in here? If we're going for an archive kind of look, maybe these never look full to me though. Oh, this does really work in here though, and we do have that other one as well, don't we? Oh, that does look good in here. Because we're going for an archive look, I kind of stopped at what I was saying, wasn't I? Didn't I? I want all the books to kind of look similar to each other. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go for these. Oh, yeah, this does really work. It was either this one or the Book Nook one, and I think this one looks a little bit better, to be honest. That there is slightly glitching there, so I am just going to size this down slightly. What was it again? 0.997. It's the sweet spot. There we go. And it stops that glitching. Oh, that's marvellous. And those books look fine. I thought they were going to look a little bit crowded, but no, that's good. Okay, so we got that going on. Where would we want to put his desk? I think it needs to be somewhere along here, actually. Maybe even here. Like an old looking desk as well would be great. Something like this, but it's just a shame it's got a high back on it. Unless we actually fit his desk into the window like this. No, I think he would want to be facing, just in case he needed to talk to anybody for like charity events or whatever the priests do. I have no idea. This one's good as well. That one's a definite maybe. That one is also good, but swatches. Oh, I do like that. Oh, I like that one a bit more. Yeah, that's a bit more fitting. Can we darken you down just ever so? Without, there we go, that's perfect. Oh, je ne sais quoi. Yes, I'm going to put you down here. I'm going to give him a laptop as well. I'm going to give Father Matthew a laptop just in case he wants to get onto Pornhub and have himself a little Christmas wank, you know? Not that, but that. I'm going to be putting, I'll give him a little portable. Yeah, we go, beautiful. Yes, that's lovely. I think he would want somewhere to sit down here as well. And I really wish we had like, kind of like window seats, you know, like with the organic pack from Harry and Felix, they've got that lovely window seat that you can put into places. We don't really have that. We have these, but they're a little bit too modern. I don't think it would work down here. No, it's not going to work. Maybe I could give him an old church pew. Oh, that could work. Like this can be one of maybe the original ones before, again, they had a fundraiser and they saved up for these new ones. You know? Vibing with that. Does this come in a better colour match though? Let's have a little look. I want to go slightly darker with it, but I think that might be a bit too dark. That's not too bad. Let's do that one. I mean, not comfy to sit on, but, you know. So this is his office. We'll give him his chair and that in a minute. This would also be a place where he comes down and gets changed for funerals and all of that kind of good, bad stuff. Weddings, good stuff. Funerals, bad stuff. Depends on how you look at it, really, isn't it? You know, life, death, both part of the same thing. I think I want to go a bit more goth, a bit more gothic with. Oh, it's a bit warm. That the woods are going to be unmatching, aren't they? Down here. I mean, we could go grey. Yeah, let's do that. We'll give him one of these. And then I'm going to give him a nice mirror as well so he can check himself out before he goes upstairs. You know? Daisy's snoring down by the side of me. She's so bloody cute. I've missed her so much when I was away. She had the best time, though. My brother looked after her. My brother has Daisy's sister, Rosie. Rosie is beautiful as well. And I'm looking after Rosie soon when my brother goes away. So, yeah, she had the best time. But she's glad to be home. I can feel it in her bones. Yeah, that's cool. Do we want curtains down here? I'd probably go along the lines of saying yes. Yes, I would like some curtains down here. Maybe even going down... oh, I didn't realise you were that big. I wish this one came in some better tones, better colours. Oh, the green's not too bad. Green is not too bad, Danny. What about just brown? No, that's too rich. Daisy is snoring away in the background. I'm not going to wake her up, though, because she sounds like she's having a marvellous time, having a nice little dream. There we go. Yeah, I think the green would work in here. Why not? It needs to look old anyway. So, chair. I don't know why I said it like that. But chair. I'm going to go down the route of that one. Does that come in a better tone? I don't think it does. Oh. Slap me across the face and call me Julie. No, it's absolutely fine. We have been saved by the colour of the chair. Now we need a lamp here. I would like it to look a little bit older, to be honest. I could use this one. Oh, yeah, that's kind of perfect. Let's get that drawstring around to the other side, though. There we go. Oh, she's beautiful. Yes. It's quite a neat and tidy sim, I would imagine, so I'm not going to do too much clutter up on here, but I think he would... Oh, here we go. I've pressed show all, and it's going to take 7 years for it to load. Thank you. What was I going to do? Files. Files. Who can say? Let's have a little look here. Just in case there's any kind of like specific... Here we go. Perfect. Sort of cases maybe of like homeless people where they need extra help, or even like events, church fates, all of that kind of good stuff. Yeah, wonderful. I'm not going to do a filing cabinet in here, am I? Do you know what though? We could probably squeeze in a couple. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this one. Not in this colour though. Let's go a little bit more that colour. Lovely. And then do a smaller one just next to it. Again, records and documents and stuff, I would imagine. I can even move this up a little bit here as well. Oh, she's cute. Yeah, kind of vibing with this. Would he have pictures up in here? We don't really have any kind of religious-esque pictures, to be honest with you. I know there are a few, but let's see what I can get. Nah, there wasn't really, but I did pull out this one here. Maybe these are like past people of this area. Aiden, you should write a book. You really should. You should absolutely write a book. That was amazing. So he's going to be having meetings and stuff in here. So he would probably want some comfy chairs for people to sit on. I've just noticed my bloody hair in the monitor as well. I need a haircut badly. It's bloody tragic. You'll have to excuse it. Comfy chairs. That's what we were doing. Oh, these are comfy looking. I don't know if we're going to get any kind of like neutralish tones. Actually, we're going to use these. Not as comfy looking, but I think these would work out quite nicely. If I can get one there then, and another one just next to it like that. You know, little meeting with the vicar. Oh, it's coming along swimmingly in here. It really is. So I'd probably want an old looking rug in here. This one here would look great. But I do use this rug to absolute death. But I just like it, you know? And it goes in here beautifully. I'm going to pull you back a little bit more, my love. We've got a little bit more space there. There we go. Oh, gorgeous. I think that looks marvellous in here, you know? Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think that's going to suffice as his office. And you lot was so right at this being too big for his office. This works out well here, especially with the archive and stuff. So, we're on to the final room of St. Henry's. This is going to be the Sunday school / kind of like, not creche, because I'm not really vibing with that idea. I think it needs to be, like, have some creativity tables and stuff in here, but also like what looks to be like a teacher's desk with like some tables and stuff. So, let's go into high school years and find those desks. I hate saying that word, desks. It's like crisps. What's I can't say anything more than that, to be honest with you. Why is there no... Oh, it's because it is actually desks. Desks. I think they either need to be this tone. Yeah, this tone. So, teacher's desk. And I'm a child, I know I am. And these ones here. Oh, I want them to look a little bit battered. Or maybe just a couple to look a little bit battered. You know? But I think that's the right tone to use, yes. Now, I don't know what a Sunday school is. I do. I kind of know what it is. But I don't know how they look. So what I'm going to do is channel The Simpsons and just put a row of desks like they do in American classrooms. Not just American classrooms, in most classrooms, you know. They like everybody to be very military, don't they? They do. They do like everyone to be very military. So I'm going to pop these in here and hope for the bloody best. And hope that they can get in amongst all of that. They should be able to. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one at the back with that other swatch, which was... Oh, that's an even better tone. What is this one? What am I playing with here? I have no idea. It's that tone. We were going with a coral for some reason. I don't want a coral. I want this one. Thank you. Was it this one? It was. There we go. Bloody beautiful. Okay. And then chair-wise, maybe even using the same chairs from... Yeah, these ones. Can we have like battered looking chairs? I'm just going to do all battered looking chairs. Will they be able to get in? Yeah, they should be able to because they can walk around the middle bit, can't they? So, Sunday school. Oh God, I couldn't think of anything worse. Imagine going to school on a Sunday. I mean, doing anything on a Sunday that doesn't fill you with joy, you know? Not for me. Not for me. But then again, some people might like it. And to those people, I would say, get a grip. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, that's fine. What about... Stop it. What about using that chalkboard thing? Is that quite big? Is it quite big? I think it might be quite big. Where are you, you little shit? I wish we had ones that just went up on the wall rather than the whiteboards, you know? Oh, here it is. Can I just put that behind there? Without it, like, eating into the wall too much? No. It needs to go there. So the desk will need to be there. Oh, God. I'm going to have to drag these back a bit as well now. In you go, sweetheart. Back you come. They should be able to get in there, no problem. I will play test it. I mean, it's not going to be used anyway, really. Well, maybe it will. Maybe you'll bring... You could make a group here where they come and do their homework and stuff. The option is yours. I am a bit wary that I'm not going to be able to get in there, but we'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. And let's pull you round about there. You can go in the middle, my love. Let's see. Yes. Oh, that's marvellous. It really is. We're probably going to need some kind of curtain in here as well. I'm not going to go for those elaborate ones, though. I think what I want to do is use these ones. Because I love the subtleness of those curtains. I think they fit really well into this room as well. Did I had you there for a minute, didn't I? Didn't I? Don't lie. You know I had you there. What about these? These little clothy bits. No, I'm not really thinking. Oh, these could work. Do you come in like... Oh, a brown would work in here, actually. Yeah, let's go for these. Yeah. Stunning. Oh, that's bloody beautiful, that. Lovely jubbly. So, they're not necessarily going to have all of their own bits and bobs. So, I think what I'm going to do is put a little pencil holder out on each of the desks. Let's just do it in random places as well. They don't need to be neat. Well, maybe they do. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. And then maybe like an open book on the table here would look good. One open book coming right up. I've just noticed a couple of things that I want. I want you in here. Oh, that would look good in the church, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put this upstairs. Goodbye. This would look really good up here. Let's pop you up there, my love. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the tickety-boo right there. I'm getting Hogwarts vibes here. Do you know what I mean? Don't know why. Yeah. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? He said calmly. What was I wanted something else down here. Maybe, no, I'm not going to use you down here. Yeah, we could have a few of these, maybe. Maybe somewhere, tombs, you know? Can I pop you up here? Just on the bottom shelf? Not on that shelf up there, okay. Yeah. I do love the snap points in this game. I really do. Stunning bit of work, that. Yeah, we got that going on. We need some shelves in here as well. Oh, this could work in here for shelves. We used to have these on wheels in my school. Not Sunday school. I didn't go to Sunday school. But we used to have little book carts on wheels. And yeah, that is... Make sure I write that story down for my autobiography, you know? Honestly. Yeah, lovely. I used to love... There was something about library when I was a kid. I loved the library. The library in my school was also open to the public, and it was in walking distance from where I lived as well. So on a Saturday, I used to go up and choose loads of new books. And I think I've spoken about this before on the channel before. I think I've spoken about this on the channel before. We're going to continue on. Did anybody else used to do book track? It was this like reading kind of like challenge where you would get badges like after 25 books, a badge after like 30 books or something. And then you'd work your way up to 100. And at 100, you would get a gold badge. I loved it. I've looked for the badges on eBay as well because I don't have mine anymore. I've even looked for those badges on eBay and I can't find them anywhere. I've managed to find one before, but if anybody remembers book track out there, then please let me know. It used to have like a pirate map and used to fold it out like each book that you had to read. It was amazing. It really worked, and it bloody worked because I was reading like no one's business. Yeah, a little toy box. I think that would be fitting for here as well. And maybe some of those creativity tables. We won't put science in here because, you know, science and religion doesn't seem to mix very well. Not being shady, just being truthful. I think maybe this one. Oh, will you come in a tone that is not... Do you know what? That one works in here. Yeah, let's do some of these. Creativity. Creative outlets, you know? I used to remember doing like... Didn't we like have to do like not paper mache, but didn't we have to make crucifixes at one point in school or something? I have no idea, but it wasn't for me. I did not enjoy it. I think this could work. Yeah. I'm not going to do too much else in here, to be honest with you. I think that's enough. It's got a toy box. It's got books for them to read. Creativity. Sit down here. Have a little like bit of a homework sesh. I think that's the way I want to go with it. My loves, we are done. We are done with St. Henry's Church. What I'm going to do is go around and have a little walking tour because you're not really going to see much of the church as it is now in the tour that I'm putting together at the end. So we're just going to have a little walk around everything as it looks right at this moment, modern day. So this is St. Henry's, loves. Oh, sunshine. little notice board, pride flag. Come through this way. This is the remembrance garden. Oh shit, I need to put this fountain somewhere. I was going to put that there, I think. Or was it on each side of the door? Let's do that now while we're here. Oh my god, we're falling to hell. I can feel Henry tickling my tuppence. No, stop it, Aiden. Right, get to that level. If I can get you up there. Is that the right colour? That looks a bit shit, to be honest. That one's... No, that's no better. That is the best that we can do. Okay. The Wellspring of Felis Leo. There we go. Is that the right height? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here we go again. So, the Remembrance Garden. A place to come and reflect and sit down with the statue of Henry Henford. Well, that's how they're depicting him. He looks nothing like that. He looks the way that I've made him. You'll see him soon. This is the wishing well of Winona Ryder. So every time someone steals something from a shop, that tap starts flowing. I mean, we've all had a little nick of something when we were younger, you know. I'm not going to hold it against her. I love Winona Ryder. I think she's absolutely amazing. A double rainbow? I didn't know that was a thing in game. Oh, lovely. Okay, this was the tomb of Lavender Henford, related to the Henford clan. You will be seeing their house being built very soon. Where's the lot that's been built on? I think it's that one there. That's going to be Henford House. I think we're going to go on to Henford House next, to be honest with you. Let me know if that's what you want to see. If not, we can do something else. Lovely graveyard here. Overgrown graveyard from graves that have long been forgotten. We've got our wedding arch over here as well, where you can come out and have your photos taken underneath the original entranceway to the monastery that used to lie here, plus the ruins of some of the monastery that was here too. That was part of the wall that went around it. You'll see the wall in the video tour. We have a community garden growing all kinds of bits and bobs that is free for all. So if there are anybody who's struggling for food, even honey, if you're brave enough to get a beekeeper suit on and get some honey out, it's free for you. And then we have a all-season greenhouse as well, where they grow absolutely everything. And again, oh, that window's just glitched out. It's free for all, so you can come in here and do what you need with that. And then a bit... Excuse you, Aiden, for goodness sake. What is it without, like, at the minute, every single video, me having a burp? Bloody hell. Anyway, why is there an urn there? Whose urn is that? Maybe one of the gravestones is decided to turn into an urn now for some reason. Never mind. Maybe someone died. Maybe someone fresh has died. But this is the newest part of the graveyard anyway. This is the Haddon Cromwell grave area. We've got some tombs there from the Haddon Cromwell clan. These are from some of the people who died in the war. So we've got some war graves there too. Little seating area. Gorgeous. Let's get around to the front of the church. Just having a little nose at the church as well from all angles. Beautiful. Goes down into the basement too. So let's carry on. Continue around to the front. Here we go. Right. In through the front door. Come in this area. I was going to do stuff with the church tower, but I've decided not to do that. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm not even going to put a bell or anything up there because it's just never going to get used and you're never going to see it because you can't get up there. I even debated on putting stairs and stuff up there, but I was just like, there's no point, Aiden. Don't bother. So I'm not going to. And here is the church. The Church of St. Henry. The main hall itself. You can come and get married in here. You can have funerals in here. Hopefully we get a funeral-like game pack one day. I would love to see that being added into the game. Preferably a game pack of an event that works well. Or just works, like, full stop, you know? Because my wedding stories, I don't need to say anything any further. Anyway, the little gallery as well with the organ playing for when the bride or the groom or whoever walks down the aisle. And then downstairs into the basement. So we've got our storeroom that just absolutely laden with bits and bobs to bring the community hall to life. Community hall is through here. All set out for the soup kitchen. It's got this lovely kitchen in this area here too. Beautiful job. And then you come through this way. Not through that way. You come down the hall, all the way down to here. We have the tomb of Henry Henford, so you can come and pray. Get your tuppences tickled. We have bathrooms galore, including a bigger bathroom, accessible bathroom with a shower. And then you come through this way. This is I was about to say Lady Matthew, not Lady Matthew. Father Matthew's office and church archive. Beautiful job. And then into this one here is the Sunday school part and children's creative area. Stunning. We're done. We are done with St. Henry's Church, my loves. I'm going to be back with this next week, and we are going to be on a new house with a new family. I don't know where I'm going to be starting yet. Let me know if you would like to see Henford House being built first. But I have got other ideas for kind of bigger lots with multiple houses on as well. So that is another option. If you want to see that, let me know down below. You were going to go and watch a video tour now of the history of St. Henry's Church. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend. Goodbye. St. Henry's Church boasts a rich history spanning over 1,000 years, all beginning with one man, Henry Henford. Henry first set foot on the soil of what is now known as Old New Henford over a millennium ago, when the ship he had stowed away on capsized in a massive storm. With a bag containing all of his money and the scriptures he had written himself, he found himself in an unknown land. He set up camp on this untouched plot of land and began to befriend and assist the people living nearby in the hamlet of Whittington. Over the years, he regaled tales of gods and goddesses to all who would listen, attracting people from throughout the land to hear him speak. After many years, he decided to build a place where people could come to rest, worship, write stories, and help others. With help from the people of Whittington, the Refuge of Henry Henford was founded. For many years, the refuge thrived as a haven for new ideas and a place for people who needed somewhere to belong. However, after many years, a civil war between two rival religions broke out, and Henry's refuge was burned to the ground. Henry himself was persecuted and killed for what were deemed devilish ideas. The refuge remained in ruins for hundreds of years until the early 1800s. Henry's many scriptures were discovered by an avid archaeologist, and people learned of the remarkable things Henry Henford had done for the area. They rebuilt the church as it stands today, honouring Henry's memory by naming the church and the area of Henford after him. Some say that on All Hallows Eve, you can spot the ghost of Henry Henford himself, wandering the church, searching for his lost scriptures. The current vicar of St. Henry's is Matthew McConnell. He is the beacon of everything good within the community and is always around for a listening ear and good advice to every single person he meets. He lives at the old vicarage, which was built around the same time St. Henry's Church was brought back to life. Living with Henry is his husband Robin, their adopted daughter Poppy, and her cat Binks. The family are close, but Poppy is going through a bit of a difficult stage, sneaking out at night to meet up with her mysterious boyfriend and sneaking back into the house without her father's knowledge. On the evening of the murder, the whole family were at the church tidying away after the soup kitchen. Matthew went straight over to Haddon Hall to lend his services and condolences to the Haddon Cromwell family. Unbeknownst to them all, the same murderous clan were watching every move this family made.